Well, 34 elite women lined up for the World Cup event in Weihai. Olympic distance, a 1,500-metre swim in Halfmoon Bay. And after the first lap, it was the Netherlands' Lotte Wilms who was first to lead them round into lap 2. The tide had come in, so they rounded the buoy in the water. And Wilms was first out of the water after the 1,500 metres. Anastasia Gorbanova, the Russian, was just behind her, but it was a large group that went out on the bike. But soon there were three that really dominated the bike. Verena Steinhauser from Italy, riding aggressively. Miriam Casillas Garcia from Spain, who said before the race she loved a good hill climb. And the Swiss athlete Julie Derren, who'd already built up a lead on the first lap. By the end of the second lap, the lead had already increased to 45 seconds. And it continued to increase as those three rode really well together. Good teamwork between those three. And by the end of the fourth lap of 6, it was nearly 2 minutes the advantage. 8 in the chase group, including Emma Jackson and Natalie Van Koeverden from Australia, but they were making little inroads into the lead set up by that front three. Well, by the end of the bike, the lead going into the run was 2 minutes and 53 seconds, and it was the Swiss athlete Derren who really attacked right from the very start and left the other two athletes behind who she'd ridden with for almost the whole of that 40k. And she'd soon built up a lead of over a minute. By the penultimate lap, the lead was around 1 minute 20 seconds as she continued to dominate. But despite the efforts of Casillas Garcia, who broke away from Steinhauser, the gap proved enough. Derren crossed the line with time to spare to take her first World Cup win. Casillas Garcia took the silver a minute and 45 seconds back, while Steinhauser had to settle for third.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're number 6, Miriam Casillas. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Verena Steinhauser from Italy. Congratulations.
I felt really good all day today, so I was going into the race really wanting to have a good performance, and I got onto the run and I knew I just had to keep my rhythm and keep pushing until the finish, and that's what I did.
The race was really hard. In the first lap, Verena pushed really hard in the first hill. But I look back and I see that's only the run was behind me. So looking for Verena and the run, I think, was a good breakaway. So we were really hard but really good on the bike. And that makes it easier for the run, just you fight for the position of the podium, not for every position, and that was nice.
I'm coming from the grand final in Lausanne. So the 2 weeks in between was just recovery for this other big race. Probably I'm going to compete in Taeyang and Miyazaki and end the season with these 2 World Cups because it's a really long season this year.
瑞士，让我们一起打开香槟庆祝吧！